Hey, what is going down, guys? Talk Norwich City here, back for another video. And in today's video, I'll be reviewing the game. We've just lost to Cardiff City 2-1. We took the lead early on through Robert Snodgrass, and then 2 goals in 2 minutes after half-time from Craig Bellamy and Kenwyne Jones meant that Cardiff won the game 2-1. It was a nervy ending for the home side, with Norwich giving them a late onslaught. We hit the crossbar a few times. We had 2 disallowed goals through offside, and it was just a really tough result to take. But let's get down to the brutal truth. We've lost 2-1 against bottom of the league Cardiff. You can't do that. You can't be doing that. And after taking the lead and seeing how badly Cardiff were playing, it really surprised me to see us sit back and defend. I thought after winning against Hull and putting in a fairly good shift, although it wasn't a great performance, we still got a point against a good Newcastle side, that today we would come out and go at Cardiff. We know that their defence isn't very strong. We saw that in the first 5 minutes, and we got a goal because of it. Fabio was looking poor at their right back. Their centre backs never looked assured, and Elmander was giving them real problems. But we sat back after we got the goal, and we've done that all season. And I don't want to blame it on Houghton, because at the end of the day, it's the players out there. But that his mentality goes into the players. The players that do what he says, they have to. Otherwise, they won't get played. They'll get dropped because they're not doing what they're meant to be doing. And it's just really annoying. His stubbornness is still there. We know that. But we have to try and stick with him. I think he's the only man for the job. There aren't really any other managers out there. But I just hope he changes. We can't sit back on a lead against Cardiff. They've got some good attacking players. They've got Kenwyne Jones, who we know can score goals, Craig Bellamy, who's brilliant, and Wilfred Zaha, who's also shown a lot of talent. But their defence is weak, and I said that earlier. If we go at them, their defenders don't like having the ball at their feet. We know that. And having Gary Hooper run at them, having the likes of Gutierrez and Olsen overlap on one side, and Russell Martin and Snodgrass overlap on the other side, we were giving them real problems. But then we just sat back after that. We've done that all season. We've seen that in a lot of games where we've taken the lead and sat back and ended up losing the game. And that's worrying. We now take on Manchester City next week. That isn't going to be a win, is it? Unless a miracle happens. And then we take on West Ham away. And I just can't see where the points are going to come from. If we can't beat Cardiff away, or at least get something out of it, then there's problems. Now, I know there's arguments on Twitter saying we looked fantastic, we had a lot of chances, we had something like 15 corners, but at the end of the day we lost. You know, we've played games this season where we've won and played badly, and people are still moaning. At the end of the day, we have to win games. I don't care how we play, as long as we win games. I don't care. We're in the Premier League, the most evenly contested Premier League in a long time. Today we started 5 points off the bottom. We're now only 2 points off the bottom. We take on Man City next week. We're probably going to be in the bottom 3. Is Houghton going to be sacked now? I can't see it happening unless we're bottom of the table. McNally said that his brief to Chris Houghton at the start of the season was to stay up. That was his brief. If Chris Houghton does that, he's done a good job. Are our ambitions high enough? Arguably no. I think we should be going on to bigger and better things. With the team we've got, we definitely should be higher than we are at the moment and putting in better performances, but that's not happening. Let's get behind the manager. Let's hope he tries to change things, and let's hope he just starts to play slightly more attacking football. I was on Canary Call earlier. I'm sure that will be on BBC iPlayer later. It was really good to get on there with Rob Butler, and I went down really well. So that was good. Thanks for all the feedback. Leave me your thoughts on the game. I'm just really down about today's result, and as you can probably hear, I've got a bit of man flu, so I'm really struggling. But you know, Man City next week. Keep your heads up, lads and lasses, if you're watching. Let's just hope for a better performance. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been Talk Norwich City, and peace out.